I have never seen a flight plate go fully inverted like this. Okay, now I'm back from the field and I know what I'm talking about. Let's talk about the titanium and the neon. I'm gonna start with the titanium. This is definitely a fairway type disc. The flight numbers have not been announced from Løft yet, but I would put this in like a -1-1 type territory, maybe like a half either way on either of those numbers. It's gonna really depend a lot on your conditions, of course, but I think this is gonna be a really versatile disc in the bag for me, and it feels incredible in the hand. It's a hard thing to convey this way, I know, but the comfort that you get from every single Løft disc in the rounded edges where everything's nice and clean and you don't end up with any flashing. Also, this rounded underside rim here is going to reduce drag, but it doesn't feel unusual at all. This just feels extra comfortable. I did notice that I was rolling this over a good bit when I was throwing it. I think that has a lot to do with using it to do the wrong thing. I was in an open field and so I wanted to crush, but really this is more of a wood shaper, I think. The Alpha Solid plastic feels amazing as usual. It's so cool to get my hands on these prototypes. Thanks Løft for letting me in early. Now let's talk about the neon. This is definitely going to be a controversial disc when it comes out. I mean, this puddle top is crazy. I have never seen a flight plate go fully inverted like this. It looks like the flight plate to a domey driver upside down in the middle of this kind of Harper Berg like rim. It's very blunt, as you can tell here on the front. This dropped pretty well every time I threw it. It wasn't gonna get bounced up and down by a headwind or anything like that, and it really held really true. I was expecting this to be really overstable as part of having not very much glide, but that's not happening here. It's a little uncomfortable just right off the bat with the backhand grip because my fingers run into this flight plate so much earlier than they otherwise would. But I have to say, on a forehand, this thing feels totally natural. The puddle top absolutely does its job of reducing the glide, but it still has a really versatile stability to it. I'm gonna get more used to throwing this on backhand. I got used to throwing a Berg, I throw a Boreum, so I know I can get accustomed to having a weird shaped disc in my bag. I'm really excited to keep these in my bag for the next few weeks. We'll see when they come out, we'll see when the PDGA approval comes through, and then we'll be live.